They called him the morning star, the wind that brought breath, the serpent whose feathers glowed like fire. Quetzalcoatl, feathered serpent, bringer of life. In the ancient temples of the Aztec world, his name echoed in prayers and carvings, in the rising smoke of burning copal. But he was not a god of thunder, nor of war. He was the god who bled to create. Long before cities rose, before pyramids touched the clouds, the gods gathered to form humankind. But there was no life, only dust, no breath, only silence. It was Quetzalcoatl who descended into the underworld, who faced the lords of death, who stole back the bones of past worlds, so life could begin again. And when the bones were gathered, he crushed them into dust, mixed them with his own blood, and from that sacred union, humans were born, not from fire, not from command, but from sacrifice. And yet, despite the gift he gave, others turned on him. His own brother, Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror god, jealous of Quetzalcoatl's compassion, spun lies. He humiliated him, deceived him, drove him into exile. Some say Quetzalcoatl burned his temples. Others say he walked into the eastern sea, wrapped in flames, and vanished into the rising sun. But the people believed he would return. When the Spanish ships came over the horizon, they thought it was him, a god returning, a prophecy fulfilled. But it was not salvation, it was conquest. And Quetzalcoatl remained only in stories, in stone, in stars. They say his breath is still in the wind, that when the world breaks again, he will return, not in anger, but to build once more, not to rule, but to give, for that is what he always did. Quetzalcoatl was not worshipped for power, but for mercy. He did not ask for sacrifice, he gave it. His temples were not built to demand blood, but to remind us that life itself was born from love and loss. He was a god who walked beside the people, not above them, not beyond them, but with them. And though his name has faded from most tongues, his legacy is still in the dust beneath your feet and in the breath you take without knowing. So I ask you, if a god gave his blood to create you, what are you doing with the life he gave? He didn't ask for temples, he only gave. And in the wind, he still does. Subscribe for more myths that still breathe.